Started with a pop. For the boys. Alright, y'all. Welcome to episode 11. I think I got it right this time. Don't second guess yourself. Episode 11 of Hear Me Out. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Missy.
Your other host, Missy. We're here. Dang. I'm really chopping this. I'm really chopping this up. I should have just let you do the intro. You're always
Run it back.
with it.
Run it back.
Nah, you gotta roll with it. If Mike Tyson punches you, you can't just get out the ring and get back in the ring. Camera's already on.
Whatever. Work in progress.
I got my open. I had $1 million idea.
What's up?
Why don't they install Fire Sticks? Like if I was in Amazon, I would reach out to the TSA, not the TSA, but the airplane companies, and I get a contract and I put Fire Sticks in all the airplane TVs. That way, you're not even worried about them needing a Wi-Fi. You got your deal with Netflix, and Netflix gives you money. Then they could just tap the thing, sign into their Netflix. Bang, you got your Netflix right on the thing. And what's even more than that is, like, that's just for Netflix. But the Fire Stick got all the apps. So if you download, like, just the main ones, you feel me? Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll. Because on top of that, like my Crunchyroll account, I think if I have premium, I can download things to my account. So then you could download things to watch while you're at home on your profile, sign in when you get on the airplane, and now when you never have to worry about, oh, did I do it or did I, because it's always, you're always going to have your account. Anytime you think about traveling, you can just download.
I don't know, because I hear you, but I don't know. I feel like that's real complex for an airplane you talking about. Cause like, I feel like you're still going to need Wi-Fi. There's still going to be more.
Well, the plane has Wi-Fi. I'm talking about, like, you're less worried about, like, how, because every time you get on a plane, you have to pay for the Wi-Fi if you want Wi-Fi.
Not all the time. Some planes we having, like, free things you can watch on a thing.
It's either paid through with it. Well, yeah, they have the stuff on the TV, but that's predetermined.
What you talking about?
Like, you have the movies on the little TV on the airplane.
So yeah, I can do whatever. I only need so many options. Like, it's not.
Bro, I want to watch what's on Netflix. I want to watch what's out now.
Oh wow, you on a plane, bro? Like, wait till you land.
That's the best time to be watching movies.
They be having shit on there, bro. They be having.
If I've seen them all.
You haven't.
And I watch like abstract.
Bro,
I'm not gonna get on a plane and they're gonna have Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay, cool. Well, I got to watch that Pop Smoke movie for free. It wasn't just playing that.
Okay, that's cool, but like, what if I want to watch something else? I got on a plane. I got to watch Straight Outta Compton. Cool, but like, it's not what I wanted to watch.
You're flying where you need to go. You be alright.
Why don't you want entertainment on a plane?
And if you pay for the Wi-Fi, then you could just get Netflix on your phone.
And hold my phone like this?
They have strains where you can just click it in there. It's the plane. It'd be real convenient.
I have not that great vision. I want to use the TV screen.
The thing like right there, bro. Like you don't have like maximum. Like it's right there.
Why are you against comfort?
I'd be real comfy on the plane, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they do enough. Like I think, like there's selection.
But if I was an Amazon executive, I feel like
I think some planes even be having little interactive games. Bro, no. Forever, I love watching the plane. They be having like a map.
That's literally what I watch 9 times out of 10. Because whenever I go in the movies, I don't like anything. Like I don't want to watch anything on it. So I just turn the little plane thing on.
Puzzle.
You have to pack all those things. That's what I'm saying.
Like carry on is a little tuck. I ain't never had no problem. I'm bringing nothing. I don't.
You have a purse. I have to bring a backpack.
Okay, so tuck that bitch right there on top.
Which means every time I need something, I have to get up.
Not ready. Somebody should be sitting on to sleep.
You just are the enemy of comfort.
Nah, I be real Okay, maybe like I just be too comfortable everywhere.
I be
My
sleep.
bad. And that be my thing too.
I be sleep.
More often than not, I be sleep.
When
Somebody
I'm not
wants
sleep,
some
I
extra.
want to watch a movie.
And they have like what?
Or
30
see, this is the thing. If I'm doing a lot of work and I get on a plane, that would be the best time for me to then consume like media that I don't get to like just sit down and consume. Like if I get on a 6-hour flight, I can watch 3 whole movies.
I don't know, cause I just hear.
Or I could download a
because
series.
The Wi-Fi not working or something. And now they're like, oh, I paid to be able to watch Wi-Fi on my flight, and now it's lagging out.
What are you talking about? Who talking about the Wi-Fi not working?
Folks will be complaining because now they ain't got no Wi-Fi because everybody's trying to use Netflix when they could just watch the whatever number of movies they got available for the free ski.
That's the point of downloading the movie.
Netflix not gonna be doing that.
Well, if you have to, then you have to.
Cause what's the difference than before? Cause like, can't you already do that? You can
because I could. Okay, the whole reason I had this idea is because the modules that they have on the planes, they're just not that great.
All right.
So I thought it would be a great investment for like Amazon because it's just a little Fire Stick TV stick. You plug it in, so it's like if they put that in all their things, it'd be a lot easier to navigate and like just do stuff on
the screen.
Yeah.
So how is that so different than just watching on your phone right there?
Remember, with this idea, put yourself in the perspective of someone who works from Amazon trying to make money.
I mean, I guess.
I'm saying there's no one capitalizing on this market. That's the biggest.
I'm
that's the
hearing
biggest.
That, but I guess. I just feel like they gonna charge extra just because. Like I don't know.
I'm getting charged extra for entertainment anyway. Might as well be the entertainment that I want.
Picky ass man. What, you gonna enjoy the flight, eat some peanuts or something?
No. I'm gonna get my wine and I'm gonna sit down and watch what I want to watch. Because I have the power to make that happen.
You know what? You don't actually enjoy the travel. That's what it is. Because me, I enjoy the travel.
What happened to fighting for your freedom?
You're right. I hear you, but I'm not fighting for no Netflix. I don't care that much. I'm already at a flight. I'm going somewhere. I'm already outside. I'm outside. I don't care not one bit about no Netflix.
First off, if I can't sleep, if I've slept enough,
I'm
just gonna be stuck.
I ain't never been.
That's good.
Try.
You can sleep. I can't.
Not.
You're so selfish.
My bad, but you're not even trying to sleep. You're not even trying to sleep.
You don't think I try to sleep? I brought a whole face mask last time I got on the plane.
I'm talking about right now. You're not even focusing on sleep.
Right now, I'm on the plane right now.
So that's what Netflix for. Like, you're not even trying to go to sleep. Like,
bro, I just had an idea.
I mean, that's cool. I hear you.
That's cool. Alright, word. Moving on. I have a bunch of separate topics that all fall under the same umbrella. And that umbrella is, I feel like black people need a new lesson in, like, professionalism. And I hate to say it, because, like, you know, them's my peoples. But, like, I don't know why we have this, like, you can be yourself, but, like, in certain situations, you do just have to be a professional. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that overwrites acting like however you want to act or doing whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. And I say this because there was... I'm gonna redo this order, but there's... The first one was a video of... There was a video of a lady, a flight attendant, in the plane, and she's doing like a twerk video in uniform, basically. She gets fired. And obviously everyone's like, blah 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 blah, and she's online like, oh, I just get fired for being myself. Who doesn't do a little twerk in the thing? And it's kind of just like,
I hear you.
dog.
You're working.
Like, you're at work.
Yeah.
You're at work. Why are you? What do you mean everyone gets a little twerking at work? Do your job. Make sure there's peanuts on the plane, because God forbid I get on the plane, I can't order wine because it's not stocked. Because you busy shaking ass on the fucking... Nah, bruh. Second one. This one just had me fucking appalled. I stumbled upon a video of a nurse's assistant dancing on a disabled kid's head. Nigga, when I'm telling you, full ass cheek on this head. Kissing the top of his head. And she gets fired, and it's somehow just like, oh, like, you're against the culture, and you, why?
Not the culture.
Oh, I remember. It was a lot of comments like, he seems open and aware of the situation and what's going on. And I'm like, yes, the special needs kid seems like he's vibing, not knowing what's going on. He's a special needs kid. Like, he doesn't do much to begin with. He looked like he was just like a little dude in a wheelchair. Like, maybe he had like a little bit less motor skills. But it's like, obviously he's aware and cognitive, but why would he know this is a problem?
Caregiver, like,
That's your job to know this is a problem when you got the job. That's just crazy work. So please, stop shaking ass at work. Because you don't just get to do whatever you want whenever you want. And then on top of that, post that online. And I don't understand how it doesn't become a thing. Why you're confused why you get fired when it's like, people are seeing this and you work for our company. Why are they going to send their kids to get teabagged by the NRA? That's ridiculous. Last one is less professionalism from the worker, more lack of professionalism from the customer. You heard about Goonicide? You heard about Goonicide? You know what gooning is?
Gooning?
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
So gooning is like, I guess it's like the new kid's term for beating your meat excessively. like the dudes, for lack of a better term, the dudes with the porn addictions are gooners.
Okay.
And like, the OnlyFans models is the, I don't think the term would be pimp, maybe like, what do you call like an Italian mobster? Yeah, the OnlyFans dons.
Okay.
The OnlyFans dons and their goons. But they're calling it goonicide because this dude pulled up in a drive-thru to like a.
I see this shit.
Yeah, with the bikini models and shit. That same dude, after that got posted online, he killed himself.
Yeah.
And all the kids are calling it goonicide. And there's all these little jokes like goon too soon and shoulda, I don't know, but
I hate people.
I'm not really jacking the hate towards the women of the establishment, because there's a lot of like, oh well, you shouldn't post it online.
Yes.
Well, you forced him to kill himself, and now all his family and da 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 da.
No man do none of that.
Because we're not gonna sit here and act like he hasn't been doing this. This wasn't his first offense. So say he's been out here willied out at a drive-thru. Granted, I mean, I guess at a beach, a bikini barista bar makes a bit of sense. So I'm not gonna shit on that topic. But
It was on the beach though, or
yeah,
is it
most
like,
likely.
oh,
Probably it was like some like just a gimmick thing. Like it's
but
literally
still,
girls
that
in
doesn't
bikinis
mean
that.
that doesn't mean come with your dick out, bruh.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
Yeah, come with your
alright.
wallet,
Facts.
not your Johnson.
You still feel like wildfires aren't preventable?
Nah, I don't feel like wildfires aren't preventable. I just think it's pretty hard to prevent. It's one of the harder natural disasters to prevent.
As opposed to what?
Like,
Because we can't stop a hurricane, or a tornado, or a tsunami.
well, I don't know about stopping tornadoes and hurricanes because they have. Yeah, this may just be movie propaganda, but they did the thing where they like shot the cold bomb up in there and like, because it's a storm created by the swirling of temperatures. So if you like overload one temperature, kind of disperses.
They did that in real life?
I don't know if they did it in real life, but like,
I'm like,
I think we
supposed
could
to
try
be
it
a
out.
cold bomb.
I think
Niggas
we
just
could try it
shooting
out.
up ice in the tornado.
Yeah, you shoot a bomb in like liquid nitrogen or something. It's worth a try. No? But like, think about it. Alright.
Imagine now you just got a frozen frosty tornado working through town.
Nah, because that's not how it works. It can't just turn into an ice tornado.
How you know? You done it?
Because, like, I don't think you can have a tornado unless both temperatures are present. So, like, I don't think there's tornadoes in Antarctica.
And might still have residual, like, air velocity going, and now you just threw liquid nitrogen, so now that's just still and it's
But
dispersing.
it's cold, so
yeah,
it slows
so it's
everything
going
down.
Okay, so maybe half the speed of a tornado can still whip you up real good.
But that's more preventable than...
It's liquid nitrogen or whatever you're talking about. Nah.
You're talking about a fire, like... First off, how does said fire start? Because if a fire starts in the middle of the woods, no one's going to know. Then it spreads, and it spreads, and it spreads, and it spreads. And eventually, even though they bring the helicopters with all the water in it, you spray the water on it, don't even do nothing.
So what if we spread the water before it even caught on fire?
They brought in a whole new technology this time around. They brought in like that. Wait, was this in a dream?
You talking about a whole new technology. I'm like, wait, what?
Nah, because I swear they like sprayed some shit that was like some new extinguisher thing, and it was like pink, and they sprayed it all over, and then they said it takes a lot of money to clean it up or something. This is crazy because I really don't know if I'm talking about something real or not.
Google it.
But other than that, like, how else are you gonna put out a massive fire? Because you can only dump water in so much space, and you have to then clear up all the other spaces, because or else the shit will just catch fire again.
I don't know. Me feeling if like dry dust, like this shit's crop dusters picking up, they're talking about a dusty, just dust. That's smothered fire. That's like silky everything in the area anyway. Damn. Well, I mean, damn.
Yeah, see, you thought I was crazy. You can't really. A wildfire is a really crazy, like, natural disaster. Because you're forgetting about the fact that, like, I mean, yeah, you can't really get near any natural disaster, but that shit's literally burning stuff and spreading it at just as quickly as it's burning it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And even in terms of preventing it, where it's like, oh, their water reserves were depleted. that's not really something you could do anything about. Like, if you couldn't get more water, they were just gonna deplete anyway. Now you're in a drought, like Cali always is.
I'm just mad because I know like, oh, what's happening over there? Like, I don't know really. Oh, has nothing to do with it. So like, now I'm mad because like we got places up here just burning down. We can't stop it. But then people are just chopping down the rainforest. Like, they ain't gotta worry about no, oh, trees are burning down or, oh, we're flooding. Like, nah, it's just, thriving and it's just wet. And that's just what it do. And now people are just destroying it for nothing. Oh, good Lord. We can't have nothing.
Why? Who?
What?
Because of the fire?
Yeah, between the fires and deforestation, we just can't have no trees. We just can't have nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, a wildfire happens in nature.
You don't see these trees just catching on fire and But now, so nice, dense, woody nature, really, Yeah, no, that's gonna catch on fire. Great, thanks. Fucking thanks.
But I mean, that's just nature. Wildfires happen in nature all the time. I mean, like, that's just life, dog. You just gotta roll with the punches. Sometimes your whole city is burned.
They destroying like the rainforest. Like, God forbid Pangea ever like happens again. We ain't gonna have no rainforest unless everything's just gonna be just desert being.
There is no way that Pangea happens again.
No way.
Do you know what Pangea was?
Yeah. It may be a long time, but still.
It took centuries on centuries for Pangea to move to the way it is now.
Could never.
In our lifetime, let alone the lifetime of the human race on this planet, no.
Not our lifetime, but like someone's. You think? So how long you think humans got before we die off? Like,
even if we had another 2,000-3,000 years, I don't think in 2,000-3,000 years the plates are all of a sudden going to move together again.
So you think in 3,000 years we're going to be dead?
I think in 3,000 years either we're going to be dead or the continents will not be together.
But even if, hold up, because I feel like, let me think. Because also we got global warming coming out that shit again.
No. This is far more complex. These are tectonic plates in the ground, like shifting continents.
So what you think? Oh, we're just now gonna be all smaller, just islands, just separated everywhere eventually.
I don't even think the like, let's be real. What the fuck even caused the split of Pangea to begin?
Like Florida's going underwater.
Yeah, but to snap a continent in half?
You don't have
what does that take? Like
a
giant earthquake?
It might. I don't know. We be doing some. We probably drilling somewhere and doing something stupid. We got no business. They probably out there blasting something on the Antarctica.
You underestimating the Earth. You underestimating the Earth, dog.
I'm not underestimating you. I don't know, bro.
That's a big ball of rock.
Bro. I don't know.
You know how insane it would be for all the continents to come together? We'd be at war immediately. Immediately, like within a week, bro. Niggas would be invading territories, pillaging. It'd be a massacre. I don't want that to ever happen.
Yeah, you're right.
All you guys, stay away. And on the topic of everyone staying away, however, Canada, come closer. Come closer, Canada. Because, wait, before I talk about Canada, that was a beautiful segue, but fuck that. Phos-Chek. It wasn't a dream. Phos-Chek is this, like, pink stuff that they spray all over the fire.
Oh.
And they gotta, like, go in and clean it up afterwards. See? They're trying. They're even inducing cancer to do it. Still burnt down half the city. But back to the topic.
I lot of people. I can't.
What we right? No, go ahead. Wait, what you mean?
I think I need to marinate on it before I say it because I might get cancer if I say that.
On Phos-Chek?
Cause I was like, so like, cause I'm like, oh, they're spreading cancer, you know, stop fire and still burn down half the city. So I feel like when I say they hit just like burn. That's bad.
Yeah.
Like save whatever you could, but if somebody went up, like y'all just blasted cancer dust everywhere. So like, okay, the fire's out, but like our stuff can't go over there.
I mean, it could cause cancer.
They blasted pink dust on fires.
Well, they evacuated the area.
I mean, I guess they got cancer dust everywhere though. Have you seen glitter?
This is the problem. You've never seen danger. You've never seen natural disasters. Sometimes you just gotta sometimes the city gets destroyed and you gotta go in there and clean it up before you rebuild it. That's life.
Yeah, but I ain't going on. I get that. Now I'm lying, you know? But I'm not going up cleaning no cancer dust because y'all.
You're complaining about that. You want to talk about cancel. You complaining about that. What? Then Hiroshima can't even get back in there still. To this day.
The niggas out there doing fuck shit.
No, that's cancelable. No, they weren't.
Alright.
No, they weren't. Those were innocent civilians.
Okay, no. Okay. So I don't mean that. No. I mean as far as like the creation, like of bombs and things, like anyways, that's already y'all just going and messing with stuff we didn't need to.
America was
like I still
with
like even when it comes to like Chernobyl, I still think all that is stupid. We ain't had no business doing that because like what you mean?
Well, Chernobyl is valid.
Like
Chernobyl is valid. Chernobyl was just a scientific failure.
I don't think they needed to be doing nothing. That was all.
Hell yeah, we need renewable energy.
Oh,
so at a certain point, we had to.
That's my problem. I think we should just we can be. I hate to say it, primitive. We don't need none of all this action. We could just go farming.
This is the problem. Is that's what you want, but you don't realize that what you
want. We have plots of earth. We just cannot even.
What you want is causing the problems we have on Earth right now. We can't farm animals quick enough to feed the populace. So now we're genetically mutating them to grow faster. But that's inhumane.
No, that's because y'all want everybody else working in, I don't know, stupid ass factories and shit. I feel like if everybody had a nice little farm, we all just be starving. There just wouldn't be no meat nowhere. We won't have no eggs or nothing.
Okay, so take everyone in this apartment complex and give them a farm. How much space do you think that'll take up? A farm. Not a house. A farm. With a pasture, a barn, a well.
Okay. Then we could be, how many people live in this area? Let's just say, there's 200 people living right here. Just this space, that patch of land over there could just be farm, and we could just be all living on this motherfucker. But instead, we worried about getting some whatever hoo-ha's off Amazon.
And how much do you think an acre of farmland feeds? How long do you think it takes to harvest? These are all factors you got to think about when you're feeding a village. And if you don't think about them, your people will starve. Because one bad batch of crops
so let's just try to explode.
Will kill you. That's the life you think about, though. That farm life ain't easy. It ain't easy, dog. One little bug, one little infestation could take out your whole crop of wheat.
I don't know, because I'm hearing what you're saying. But then my soul be like, but the Native Americans and the real indigenous folks was living here for how long?
Back when there was 50
and I get there were plagues and whatnot, and that's life, that's human, that's natural. You know what I mean? You know. I'm just like, they wasn't doing all this.
You're forgetting a village of 50 people is different from a city of 100,000.
Why we had to make a city? We could have
because
just explained
there's 50,000
the land.
people.
We could have just expressed.
Yes, there is unused.
Because I'm not
Now
even.
think about this.
I'm not even a
Think about
religious
this.
person.
Nah,
I'm not
hear me
even
out.
a religious
Hear me
person.
out.
But you mean to tell me that we just have an earth where it just doesn't.
But hear me out,
produce
because
enough
you love the earth.
resources.
You love the earth, and you want it to stay healthy, right?
Mhm.
But you're not taking into account how much of the land on Earth or in America, let's just say, we're not using. How much of the land in America that we're keeping for wildlife, for natural reserves, for trees and stuff like that. What you're suggesting is to now remove all of that land and use it for human territory. What you're talking about is destroying the earth more than it's helping it.
I don't know.
The whole
man, 'cause
reason
I
we're
feel like I could
deforesting
live in a
areas.
hut. I get it. Oh, we don't have.
5 people can live in a hut. 100 people cannot. It's just simple fact. Simple fact of life, bro. Like that's why I'm always saying, Earth is not our answer.
Oh, brother, don't
Earth
give me.
is a beautiful
Don't give
planet.
me.
Like it gave us the stepping stool to move further into the evolution of life.
Brother.
Why do we need to keep hurting the bitch?
Ah,
As if she giving you
I
enough?
can't. My brain
enough?
can't even process that.
Has Mother Nature not given you enough?
She has her wonderful self, but it's
Do you not
mankind
love-
that's just ruining it.
Do you
Because I
not
still
love
firmly
the place
believe
you were born
we
in?
just started doing too much just because we just could. Just because we thought we had some sentience and opposing thumbs, we just decided. Come fuck.
So now we're getting overpopulated. It's just cause and effect. It sucks that we're overpopulated, but America isn't even as overpopulated as China is. So what you're dealing with is not even half of what. And you talk about why y'all just can't live off the land. Why you can't just? That sounds like first world problems. That sounds
I
like
feel
privilege.
like, honestly, fuck all this. I feel like, fuck
Privilege.
all this. If this is all just trees, I feel like there's a way we could sit here and harvest enough. I'll bend me a tree to make me a nice tree house and whatnot. And we don't even gotta use.
Why are you being unrealistic? Why are you
Folks
being
be doing-
unrealistic?
I be seeing it.
You're gonna bend the tree?
It's supposed to be doing. It's like this whole tree, but like branches, there can be support beams and whatnot. Trees be breaking all the time.
You didn't
like,
even want to stay in the new house because it was too cold.
but I did it though.
You want to do that for the rest of your life?
We could learn how to make quilts and whatnot. And back in the olden days, I didn't have to learn about what I learned about.
When I was like,
salary and
let's go grab some more blankets, you were like, I don't want to break. I just want it to be warm here. Now it's, oh, we'll make some quilts.
First world problems. And we just demolish all the time. We don't even care no more.
You have first world problems. I have first world solutions.
This shit. Take away. Take away.
I got first world solutions, buddy. We need
I make me nice.
renewable energy.
You don't be seeing them videos with the Indian people where they be digging out and laying down the stones and the pavements and whatnot and having a little yeah, and they be these girls just made a house with these earth bags and whatnot, and they put the little plaster and some dirt around it, insulated it nice, and put a nice little circle
This is
window
why
and a
TikTok's
bathtub,
obnoxious, and I'm glad it's going. Because I guarantee you, they filmed videos in that hut for a week and left it.
But I would stay in it.
You don't even know why they left it.
If it broke, I'd fix it again, so it looked cheap as fuck.
What if a bear walked in their hut? So you have an AK-47, but no walls in your house.
It's thick enough; it won't smell me through the dirt.
Yes, they will. That's literally what they do for a living: is smell things through the dirt.
I need a fire torch.
One day you're gonna be on my side of fixing the earth. And it's alright. You can keep living like a regular old human and just digging and chopping whatever you need.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm gonna keep fighting for my G, Mother Nature.
Me too. That's how I don't want none of this, so we can just use whatever she gave us. I don't need no whatever they be trying to create.
So if you feel like you want us to spread along the American soil line,
I don't give a fuck about no American
does
storyline.
that mean? Well, you live in America, so
I care about me and my lineage, but like, and honestly, that was the wrong statement because I don't even really care if I don't have kids. I don't care about no lineage. This is what makes me happy. No shade if that sounds selfish, but this is like my world I'm living in.
Right. This is your world. You're living in it.
Uh-huh.
You're selfish. So you probably think, well, I'm living in here and I'm following the rules. So people who don't probably should have to go, right?
It depends on where you're going with that. Because I feel like it's a setup. How you talk
The Mexicans need to go.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love Mexican people.
Like, I love immigrants and whatnot, but it's also like, objectively, we're talking about what Trump's doing. Objectively, I agree.
Yeah. I can't really, it's not even objectively I disagree. It's more, I agree. It's more just, I can't disagree.
Yeah. I'm not gonna like, oh, see, them people be like, oh, get him. But like, I'm like, nah, you over there chilling.
Get him.
They chilling like, I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. But if somebody come in, I'm not gonna be there now. No! It's just...
And the thing is, I am not in politics. I don't have a leg up to say anything about what we're doing. But I can hope. And what I do hope is that the people who Trump's new regime is trying to deport people en masse, legal immigrants, and the hopes are that these are mainly people with criminal records.
Mm.
Which, yes, it sucks, but when you're trying to clean up stuff, you feel me? You got to get rid of the problems first, and that just is what it is.
Like, you can't
They're
really have
probably not
emotions
bad
when it
people.
comes to like politics. No shit. It's not like we're talking about, oh, I'm shit, but it's like, no.
Yeah, like, it's just business. It genuinely
if you have
is
the
just
paper
business.
to be here, then yeah, all right, cool, welcome. But like, if not, like, I don't.
Because at the end of the day, you're taking advantage of your ability to get in here and work. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, they're probably good people, but they're gonna need to go back home, which sucks. And I hope all of them are able to make it there safe and get settled down safe and all that other nonsense. But I also hope that for the people who aren't criminals, and that's not to say harsh, but like for people who don't have a criminal record, who may be illegal immigrants, I do hope that in the era of like positivity and just like camaraderie, this country was built off the workers. This country was built off the immigrant workers that came here. I would love if we could have a way for them to have a second chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it is very hard to get a citizenship in America. I don't know if it's ever changed, but I've known from the jump it's always been hard. So I don't blame people for having to go through the things that they go through.
Yeah.
But I hope that our government, even though, they're probably feeling a bit spiteful right now since it's been going on so long, but I hope that people like that can get a second chance to just have a residency and identity in America and just work legally and get by for their families.
Mm-hmm. It's just annoying because it's like, I feel harsh when I say things like oh yeah, I guess they should be gone, but it's also like, I also feel like reparations is still a thing, and it's like, I feel like it just sucks that like America is already like this powerhouse, even though technically I feel like all of its energy is stolen. I feel like not once ever back in their places, like, oh, America will pay all these reparations, because like, I'm not even saying like, oh, send everybody home and then try to help out. I'm not trying to say that.
I think it's more
but
of
it's
a thing
like,
of America, like I feel like America's always having their hands in shit.
Yeah, but
and
not actually helping.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes the reparation is, giving black people money back or giving slaves back money.
Yeah,
but sometimes the reparation is also just minding your business. Like, take your hands out of all these spaces and just be America.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like,
and like, I don't know.
Because that's kind of why we. I feel like that's why our immigrant problem is so much different than Canada's and the UK's or anywhere in England, United Kingdom, UK still. Cause and I had this on a topic list before, but In Canada, yeah, it's a little bit. It's not the greatest socially for immigrants still, but because they're so ingrained now, and like they work hard and they're there and they own land and stuff like that, they're generally accepted. And it seems like it's not. They don't fight the same as we do here. And for a bigger example, in the UK, I'm pretty sure it is the UK. Indians, not or people of Indian descent, I should say, or whatever is politically correct, they own more land than British people do in Britain now.
Okay.
Or I think it's London. I think it's specifically London. They own more real estate. And it's like, that's the wins I'm thinking of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm like, things that take a long time to get through, and like, yeah, we were slaves, but we can't fight. We gotta fight fire with fire, essentially. That's what I'm talking about. Because now, dog, we're in here, and you can't say we're not.
Because I feel like it's a rocky slope. Because like I'm not even like trying to act like, oh, I'm separated from everyone else. Because like if I find out like I'm actually from like someone that was stolen and they gotta set me back, like no shade, like I'm not gonna be like no. But I just think
if you get deported,
I know. So I'm not trying to say like, oh well, thank God I'm from here, so I don't got it down. Like I'm not trying to.
From Barbados.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because I'm like, I'm not trying to act like, oh, that's a y'all problem. You know what I mean? But it's just like objectively, I feel like when everything's said and done, and like not like whatever everyone's supposed to be, I'm like America should give everything back. Like, whatever we stole from Africa, like, no shade, like, oh, here's your people.
Give your people back.
But also, here's all your people.
Yo, you remember
back.
Kunta Kinte we talked a long time ago?
People, here, like, we're going to deport them. Oh, okay, well, here's also the resources we took from you. You know what I mean? Like, little things like that. Cause, like, okay, like.
Care packages and shit like that.
I hate to say it, but I feel like y'all, like, bro, give it back, pay us your dues, and, like, we be sturdy, like.
Yeah, because one thing about Trump right now is that he seems to be very much on the verge of like, I want to fix America and nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done dealing with all this extra shit. We need to fix our own country. And I can respect that. However, like you said, sometimes you do have to pay certain reparations before you just...
It's not a push these people out, but we're going to keep all the stuff we got off y'all backs. Like,
yeah, like...
Nah, I feel you going to push the folks. All right, cool, but like, send it back with that shit, man. Like,
yeah, also... No, I'm pretty sure we deport anyone back to where
they from.
They're originally from or belong or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
so like...
It'll be alright. I'm hoping along with that comes just like less money spent, I feel like. They also should just offer programs to those places in the future.
Yeah.
Like, I've said this literally since I've been in high school, but I was like, they definitely just need to make the process easier. Which they might not do, because I think Trump's also of the era of like, yeah, we don't need more people. Which I'm also behind, because honestly, we don't. We got enough people in America having babies. We got enough going on. Like, even people in other countries don't really like...
No shade, we got a lot of problems. Like...
Yeah, like, y'all don't even want to be here.
I feel like we only think, like, oh, we're such a great spot to be in because it's all we know. But, like, I feel like objectively, to compare all the other countries, we're not doing all that great. We're just a common household name.
We're just the loudest country.
Yeah.
That's literally it. We're just loud as fuck. Rootin' tootin' gun shootin',
yeah.
in the can of spitootin'.
I hope I articulated myself right, because I don't want to watch this back and be like, looking like I hate immigrants or something. Like, nah, bro, that's not.
Nah, I feel like I'm very, like, stern about the fact that it's not like I hate anyone of any race or any upbringing or belonging or whatever you want to say. It's just the facts is the facts. You feel me? Like, business is business.
Like, yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm always going to say if you did something, there's going to be, you know, like a repercussion or like a consequence. That's always just going to be the case. So I'm never going to like, I don't like this new way of the world where we're kind of coddling everyone. Mm-hmm. Everyone gets a pass on everything. Everyone just like a little slap on the wrist. I don't like that. Like, this is why no one in the world listens. This is why no one in the world fears any consequence. Because there isn't.
Because there were times I went gone on a trip and was like, actually, I don't want to go back home at all. Like, I could just stay here. I could just live here. I'll pay my dues, yada, yada, yada. Bro, like, if somebody came and was like, actually, you don't actually live here. You have to leave. I'm not going to be like, oh, but I spend money. Like, I can get a job.
Yeah, like, it's selfish. Like, you knew what you did in the first place.
Like, because it's not even like, oh, well, these other... Okay, maybe I prefer these problems over here than I did my problems back home. So I just decided to do this. I don't feel like they'd be wrong if they're like, nah, Doug, go home. You don't belong here. You're like, well,
we actually...
Especially because I do fully plan on, like, no shade. I'm open to, like, immigrating somewhere else. So if, like, I'm denied, I just can't be there. I don't think, like, even if the world starts bombing America, like...
Where are you going with this?
Hold on, I'm gonna get there. But like, I feel like if I ever want to immigrate anywhere because America ain't all that great, I'm not gonna be mad if like they be like, oh, they can't come here. But if the world is starting shit because I feel like no one likes America and God forbid they like, oh, they stop imports and now we're just I don't know somehow falling apart or like they start like coming at war with us.
The country that you're in now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, oh, how dare you not let me come over here because I have nothing to do with. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like gonna be mad because they don't.
Would you join the army?
The American Army?
No, you're stuck in that country now. Would you join the army?
No shade. Depends on which country, maybe. Like if they gonna be like us, if I join here for.
You're in Creole. You had a trip to Creole and you just got stuck there, and now the war's happening. There's about 150,000 troops on your side, and America's dropping down like.
And if we win, I get to live here. You ain't gonna accept me as one of their own? No shade.
America?
No, Creole.
Oh yeah, like if y'all fight for your independence and win, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be a
no
better,
shade. Facts. No shade. I might. Cause I'm not fighting for America. They don't give not one fuck about me.
Once my house gets knocked down, I'm in there. Like I'll be in the house chilling, bro. Like once I come home and my house is gone, I'll be like, oh, alright, yeah.
Cause honestly, I don't agree. I really truly think America is so mean to everybody else. So I'm not even gonna be mad if they feel like, oh, nah, we gotta get our lick back. Cause no, like objectively, if America got me, how they got these folks? Well, I said that technically they did because I'm in this. Whatever. I'd be mad too. So
now, if you move to Creole, right?
Yeah.
And you stay there.
Yeah.
And then you got a job, and you somehow got a government job, right?
Yeah.
And you're like a little bit up there.
Yeah.
And the news is talking about, like these dudes in Creole, like they're dirty and they're plotting, and we don't trust them. And America's thinking about going to war with them. And all of a sudden you get this phone call on your phone, like from the president, like Barack. He's talking to you like, hey, listen.
Hold on, first of all, you got me at Barack. I was like, all right, I'm hear him out.
The people down there, they're not for us up here. And I know you left, but you can come back now. And all it's gonna take is you just give us the code. All that information.
Nah, bro.
You're not taking the deal?
No. Fuck America. I'm in Creole. I'm doing
Hold on now. Because I didn't tell you what's going to happen.
What?
We're not really taking any prisoners here. The island is small, and our forces are big.
We're
going to raise the whole island.
I don't mind dying.
You going to die with them?
I do it.
Alright.
No shade. Because I feel like staying here, like I said, I ain't gonna jump shit that type crazy.
That's some
shit.
Cause
like, no shade, like, if they, like I said, if they choose to bomb America and no one else lets me go, I'll die. Cause, like, I didn't co-sign it, but, hey, my time, I rocked out what I did. So, like, if I could hold 360 my life, I'd have fought for my and now I'm over here and I'm living it up and now y'all just gonna try to come bomb me? So I'm gonna come crawling back as a peasant? Nah.
I mean, they were gonna bring you back with like a Purple Heart as like a war veteran, double agent. You would have got a
As a
really
double
large,
agent
really
in
large
America?
pension.
I don't
No, like you were a double agent over there.
No, I hear you,
And
but now,
they
but
brought
now I'm
you
gonna
back.
come back to America and they're gonna sing my accolades. Like, I'm still on that point. Like, I left y'all in the first place. I didn't even care about y'all. So, like, y'all want my ops singing my praises?
I'm just testing how far.
Nah, my people's touching me. Yeah, they got me living that holistic
$10 million?
lifestyle over there. Like I said, my people's up here got me living real holistic and whatnot. They don't got that.
56 acres.
I do dumb thing because I was like, hold on.
56 acres.
Nah.
Next to Yellowstone Park.
Nah, because that's the thing. I don't trust America. Because they gonna let me live there
And
for like 5 years.
diplomatic immunity.
Hold up, because they gonna let me live for 5 years. But they know me, they're like, nah, she know too much. And then they gonna come loot my shit. I don't trust the American government.
You don't know anything.
I don't know.
Because think about it this way. Think about it this way.
So you mean to tell me
outing the government will out you.
And then just give
But remember, outing the government. This is the thing. I offered this to you to trap you. Outing the government in any way will out you too. So if you ever say anything about what we did to Creole, you also have to tell the people that you betrayed the entire island. So we're kind of it's mutually assured destruction.
I still don't trust them, because I thought they still want to somehow try to let them niggas know that I done double crossed them and just have me cast away. No, I still can't go out like
There's no
that.
survivors.
Kids. Nah.
Burnt them all.
Hey, listen, I was a high exec in Creole. I feel like I'm in a place. We talking about Creole. You think even a place? I feel like a language. Oh, for real? Well, a high exec, whatever. I done came up. I already even.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Because first of all, like, no shade, not shit on myself. I'm a barber in America.
It's honestly, it's
I'm
probably
a barber
the
in
equivalent
America.
to like.
So now I'm up in some high office.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. I don't know.
It's literally the equivalent to like if you went to Hawaii and became like a politician in Hawaii. Like you would, you personally, you would be having.
They could have
so
made
I really
me
don't
like
blame you.
the town. I don't know, dancing lady or something. I wouldn't have gave up.
I don't blame you because you would have been there like, oh, we need to plant trees here. You would have been vibing, bro.
I would have been. I don't care about nothing y'all got going on over there. Because ain't we the only spot too that do that whole stupid credit bullshit? Out there when you buy your stuff, you just buy your stuff. They don't. Oh, I just got it on credit, so now I owe you money for it. Like in Africa, they land because they don't buy it on credit.
Yeah, I think credit
so it's
is
like,
one of those things.
I don't have to worry about no credit score. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Nothing.
Yeah, you just have to have the money.
I'm good. Because I don't got the funds to buy it, so I just can't get it.
Nah, I respect it, gang. Shit. I really thought you would fold under pressure.
Nah, bro. Out.
Alright. It's time for Lovers Anonymous.
Ooh.
I can't wait till like. I say till, like all my dreams will just come true for free. I can't wait till like there's like an actual request. Because like I want people when they do the request to give like a fake name or like a regular name.
Yeah.
So like when I pull it up, you can be like, "Hi, Margaret," and then we can do your thing. Yeah. We love an A&A.
I love that.
But since we don't have requests, I've just been thinking of random topics. The topic today. Oh, jeez, I'm stuffy.
I wish I had my phone because I'm thinking on like TikTok, if you're live or something, like they can like do like anonymous like questions if you want to like ask something. But I have to check my phone. I don't know if that's really a thing or if it's like it has their name on it. But I know they can like have a pop up type thing. But
I mean, it's a little bit cheating because they don't know we're gonna use their shit. But I guess no one knows they're gonna use their shit.
Yeah.
Like if I go on Reddit and get a random story, oh well.
I like Reddit.
But topic for today. It's a talking stage.
Okay.
I'm really trying to figure this out. Cause a part of me is thinking like the talking stage doesn't actually exist. Like that concept.
Yeah, I don't really
believe
it
think
either.
it actually exists.
Yeah, no.
Cause I'm not gonna lie. Even the first arguments, it's like, oh, why are we talking for so long? Like, da da da. And it's kind of just like.
That's how interaction works.
Do y'all ever get to know people?
Like
I feel like a lot of y'all just kind of jump into what is love, and then you find out like a month or two later, you're like, oh man, like this is kind of lame. And it's like, maybe just stop jumping in head first. Actually get to know someone before you like
decide
if you want to be around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So technically, we are on the opposing side of, not that the talking stage doesn't exist, but that the talking stage does exist, and it's completely fine.
But I feel like the whole idea behind talking stage means like we're dating, but we're not really dating. No, y'all are literally just talking. You're communicating like that.
This is my problem.
Friends,
Okay.
Yeah, like they're not.
This is my problem.
Nothing fucking. I hate to say nothing special, but like.
Does it ever occur to y'all that maybe dating multiple people at once or constantly dating is the problem? Like, there are a million other things you can be doing.
Yeah.
Other than dating multiple people at once and vetting out who's going to be your boyfriend. So, like, respectfully, because at the same time, you'd probably get in a lot less bullshit.
Yeah, because every person that does now doesn't fit as my person, just kind of gets left to the wayside. Like, y'all could have been great friends, bro. But because you was like, oh, this vibe's kind of cool.
Y'all constantly take, like, the relationship to a
and then
second
it's not
level.
that thing. And now it's like, all right, so I'm going to kind of, like, dub this now. Awkward. Now I'm going to ghost you.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
like, you know how, like, when you think you like your friend and you're like, oh, but I don't want to lose the relationship.
Yeah, I just
like,
don't
you used
dislike
to think
you.
the stories were mad corny saying that. And it's like, actually, no. Like, that's dead real fucking life, bro. Because, like, once you cross that threshold, it does become very fucking hard to, like, then just go back. You know what I mean? Like, you lose this air of, like, not anonymity, but, like, things don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You're less judged. Like, you lose that. So it's like, some of y'all just you do have to have a talking stage. But the problem is, y'all want to have talking stages with multiple people, which is then spreading out the vetting process, making it take longer. Why? Be more intent with what you're doing. If you want to date to be in a relationship, do that. If you want to date to fuck around, do that. You know what I mean? But when you're dating to be in a relationship, fucking focus on the person you're actually trying to be.
Yeah, because I don't agree with the idea, just because we're going somewhere we just met now, that means we're dating. Now, we can literally just be going on an outing, having an activity. Like, nigga, we're human, we're doing stuff. I don't feel like it's a date, so now we're dating. Like, nah.
And I think dating should be reserved to, like, dating is basically the same thing as boyfriend, girlfriend. That's why I think the talking stage is okay. Because I think that stage prior to motherfuckers being like, like, do you actually want to go out? Do you want to be exclusive? Do you want to blah, blah, blah? That, prior to that, is the talking stage. And yes, the talking stage does not mean, you have to be faithful. Or you have to.
Yeah.
You have to do anything.
Yeah.
But what the talking stage is a process for someone to figure out who the fuck you really are.
Yeah.
And if in the 2-3 months of us talking, you're out running the fucking streets, throwing your dick down a fucking hallway, maybe we're not cut out to be together.
Yeah.
Because clearly you can't stop for 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah, because everyone has this thing, if you're, interacting with multiple people, that's dating. So I was always like, okay, fine, and I feel like I can date multiple people at a time, because just because I'm spending time with you doesn't mean that I can't go get dinner with this person or go to movies with this person, because it doesn't, you know what I mean? But, like, if we're objectively talking about, like, just interactions, that initial, like, hanging out, yada, yada, being a talking stage, I feel you should be talking to multiple people, because I don't feel like just because I'm speaking to you, and now it has to only be you. However, once we get to that stage of figuring out if we're going to be like, are we really going to be trying something out? I can't grasp the idea of dating more than one person. Because now it's like, there's no way I'm about to be having this, planning for the, not even planning for the future, but like, figuring out, like, what our future compatibilities look like at 2 different times. Because God forbid I have these conversations. I'm like, actually, never mind. So it's not even like, oh, because it doesn't work with me, but because now I'm choosing someone else. Like, there was, you know what I mean?
It's one of those
just like...
things where it's the problem of women trying to do something that men were doing and not understanding the actual essence of what those men were doing. What y'all call dating, we call having hoes. Y'all are just doing it in the opposite, bro. You got 3 guys that bring you out to dinner, that fucking pay for your Ubers, that get your car fixed. The only difference is, those are the things that you get from a man in a relationship. In a relationship, there's not much a dude actually, like, gets from women that, like, he's aiming for. Does that make sense? Where, like, most of those guys are just aiming for the sex. So, yeah, the girl may cook, she may give him rice, she may do all this other shit, but he's only there for the sex. You're just one of the hoes. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just the same thing in reverse. The only difference is, the women don't just want sex. You want your shit paid for. You want benefits. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because in a normal relationship, that's what you would get. But that's the problem. This isn't a normal relationship. That's why the niggas are fighting back. Because I know I'm just one of your hoes.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is you expecting a new Lexus from me for? Now we all mixed up.
Or honestly, anything. Because it's like... It's not like... Oh, first of all, I don't ask nobody for nothing. You know what I mean? If you don't give me something, you can give it to me. I'm not going to ask for it. But, like, God, if you ever ask somebody, like, for food or something, like, a nigga be like, oh, ask that nigga for it. And it's like, so because you're aware that there's other people talking to me, you don't mind talking to me. You don't mind trying to, you know, get sex from me. But God, if we're going to ask you for something, it's like, oh, well, let him do it. It's just like...
Yeah, and it's because in the reverse, the same thing is happening back to him.
Yeah.
It's just some people are players and some people get played, bro. Like, it's literally just that simple. But that's why you need to be apparent or transparent about what your intentions are. You are a more transparent person.
Yeah.
You don't let people think that they're not a hoe.
Yeah.
And that's why there's levels to some guys.
Because the other day I was going through my DMs and somebody, I don't know what the video was because it was expired, just said what they responded to. Like, oh, so you letting these niggas know that there's other niggas. And I'm like, I don't even know what I said. But yeah. Because, like, I'm not going to sit here and have you thinking, like, you the only one if you're not. Like, what are you talking about? Like, y'all want to sit here and play these games. Like, oh, I'm only talking here and and I'm serious. And it's like, you're just pillow talking for no reason.
Right, and my thing is, if you're in the talking stage, you can't force someone to be exclusive.
You can't, like...
Because if I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling you, big dog.
Because I feel like at baseline, when y'all skip the whole trying to see if I'm trying to, oh, this is the person I want to be with me, you can't backtrack. You're not going to sit here and try to be something with me and decide, actually, yeah, nah. That's not enough. You know what I mean? So now we're just going to be friends. Because it's hard to feel spite, kind of, sort of.
The factor of that, the variable of that, is how much they take from you.
Yeah. I feel like if you can't just be my friend first. In my head, that means that's not enough. Which means you're not really actually here for me. Like, I'm making sense. Like,
you're saying you can't just be my friend because that's not... Maybe that's because...
Like, I feel like some people try to do the, oh, can I be with this person? Oh, if it doesn't work out, okay, we can just be friends. My brain can't process that way.
That's why
because I feel like
if
we can make steps forward, but in my head I can't go back. So if we can be friends, yeah, we can stop there and that can be that. Or we can keep going and see if something works out. But if that don't work out, maybe. Okay, we tried it, but we was already friends first, so alright, as a person, I'm seeing you. But I can't just skip the friend thing first and go straight to a relationship and be like, but you disrespected me though, but we don't click though, but I can still be cool with you because we don't have to do the whole 9. I can't
skip the whole friend point, so how are we going to be friends now?
Because I'm not. I'm going to just see the disrespect all the time, so it's like...
Mind you, and then on top of that, we skipped it, and now we get into altercations, and it's like, so, we skipped the friend part. We weren't even friends to begin with. Then we start getting in altercations, but now we're supposed to go back to being friends. Why?
Exactly. So it's just like,
literally why? There's
nah,
no
bro.
Point. No, and yeah,
And
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Oh, friends don't need, but it's like, I'm putting you like.
That's what I mean by like go how far they take it, because it's possible to get to know. So that's the whole point of being friends. It's possible to get to know someone, and over time grow to like them.
Yeah.
That's my problem with a lot of people. Is like, where is the time before your relationship started? Like you met this. Y'all will complain about having relationship problems, but then you met this dude at the club and now you're dating next week.
Yeah,
Why?
like...
You don't even know him. You could have been friends for months prior to.
You're like blowing me.
And on top of that, then no one proves anything. If he were your friend, he could do things like, oh, you're in a dangerous situation. He comes and helps you. Oh, you need this. He's always been there for you. You have no criteria like that now because you just dove into it.
Yeah, I definitely have a couple like people that's like, if I hadn't tried I tried talking to them.
Hold on,
but
hold on.
Yeah.
Mind you, you dive into it, but then the girl is like expecting. Now you're diving into it and expecting everything from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like a gradual thing. It's like one day I don't have to do anything for her. The next day, anything she needs, I need to be there and I need to drop everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you put a lot of pressure on the other side of it too.
Yeah.
My bad.
You know what I was gonna say? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, there's definitely been people like, if I hadn't just like accepted your advances at first and just like, oh no, I just friend zoned you, Loki, we would have been great friends. Because like some of the things that were like, issues, objectively weren't wrong, but the fact that like you had to lie to me about it because you wanted to put a label on something so soon, it's just like, yeah, but you did it with me though, so
right. And so
actually now I can't fuck with you, so now on principle I have to leave you alone.
Yeah, so women's problem is you get in too quick, you dive in and you put too much pressure. Men's problem is they dive in and they don't know what they're diving into.
Yeah.
And they're not ready. You know,
so
that's
had I known
a young man's problem.
Like, let's say we got together this day. Had I known that a day prior, so whatever, like, that's some shit, like, whatever, like, I can't have no feelings on it. But because it was happening and I didn't know about it, and then someone else had to come tell me about it, it's like, all right, well, on principle, like,
right, and
like, you're not a foul nigga. Like, I see why one would probably, even though I personally wouldn't have done that to you, but you know, like, nah, I gotta step back, because not with me, you not.
The thing, it's like you dive in, and a lot of men won't even, like, one thing I don't like is people thinking they deserve to be trusted before they do anything.
Yeah. And,
you don't come in with a blank slate. That's not how it works, dog, like. And even if you do, so let's say you do have a blank slate, that blank slate is liable to have negatives and positives there. Just as many. So I'm just as liable to believe you as I am to not. So don't come in here and act like, oh, well, why don't you believe me? And why did. Brother, I have no reason to trust you in the first place.
Yeah, I'm going to do my research.
That's
and now once you've earned that trust, now it's like, okay, I have to do less research now because now I believe you. But nigga, at first, like, nah.
That's why you date with intention.
Yeah.
If you want to be in a relationship, you date with intention.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just, I'm just flinging dick around the city, and then one of the ones I landed on was real bad, and I've been staying with her for 5 days, so you know what? She's asking me, what do we... Motherfucker, I like her enough. No, bro, like, no. Go home. Go home. Go back to your mama's house and just
literally
let her be, bro. Because the thing is, also, a lot of men, yeah, they dive in too quick, but also they let themselves be goated. I think that's it. G-A-U-D, goated, like you're leading someone.
I know what you mean, but I'm like, yeah, is that... Why do I think there's an A in there to goad?
G-U-A-D.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, you know, you get
hate
it. Some men, it's more of like a little guilt thing where the girl's asking this, and now you feel like you've been with her for this amount of time, and you owe her something, and it's like, nah, bro, we gotta stop putting so much pressure on these labels. Oh my God, excuse me. You gotta stop putting so much pressures on these labels. Like, in reality, the talking stage actually is a very good stage to be in. The talking stage has rewards and less risk. You can go into the talking stage with a friend and come out of it.
Yeah. Because I also feel like part of it just is like an insecurity slash greed when you feel like you have to skip it all low key. Because, like, if I ask you what are we, and you're scared to say, like, oh, I'm just, getting to say about it. Like, nigga, that's kind of being greedy. If you have to lie to say something because I'm probably not going to go for it. Or you think that, you know what I mean? So now you're taking away my option to see if it's going to work out with somebody else. Like, now you're just, I don't know how to explain this correctly, but, like,
don't fall into it, because now, like, whoever's the honest person is going to try and make it work.
If I don't say, I'm just trying to feel like the energy around me, trying to have fun, you could go talk to somebody else, and because I don't want you talking to nobody else, you see, like, now it's being greedy. So now instead I'm just going to lie to you instead of saying what I actually want.
And that's why.
And now we're going to have regret and just all this tension down the road just because you wanted to lie and just like,
That's why you should just leave them. Advice for all the young women out there: just leave them.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Just leave them.
For real.
Like,
fuck that nigga.
A relationship is not the end all be all. You don't have to be in a relationship. You can talk to these people, and for God's sakes, if anyone needed to say it, no. If you were talking, and this is the thing, like, I hate to say this, but sometimes, yes, you don't have to fuck someone.
No, literally.
Like, hold on.
For real.
Hold on. Because
if it's a problem, then it's a very telling sign in itself.
Because I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you're a hoe. But there's a difference between talking to 10 guys in 2 months and also fucking them. You feel me? Like, you could have talked, you could have went on dates, you could have vetted these guys before you fucked them. And now you're foregoing all the emotional attachment that comes with it. Because
they be the niggas. Because now I'm mad. Because I went to the barbershop and Jake, you know this nigga. So he wanted to be like, oh, well, why would I take a girl on a date if I don't get to fuck? That's pointless. And it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you?
And I'm gonna explain that right now too. The biggest problem with that is, dog, dating, the word, like I said, dating with intention, bro. If you're gonna take a girl on a date, it entails you're not just there for her body. Because why the fuck are you gonna sit through 40 minutes of dinner, bro, with a girl you don't like, pay the bill, just to clap some cheeks? You look stupid, my brother. Go somewhere and get some money. You look stupid doing all that.
Because no shade, like, if shorty's going to be fucking you just because you bought it, and you might as well just give her the money to get the food and fuck her in dead.
No.
Like,
if you want to have a one-night stand, go find a girl at the club that's drunk, dog. Don't hit a girl on a DM. This is my... No. This is my thing, though. Don't hit a girl in her DM talking all this spicy shit about, you're beautiful, why not just let me take you out on a date? I'm just trying to get to know you, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
then you get on the date. Then you get on the... No, not even that. I'm just saying, like, then you get on the date, you take her out to Nobu, you get on the date, you spend $200, now at the end of it, you like, but you don't want to fuck? Nigga, you didn't hit her DMs to fuck. And she didn't respond to fuck. She responded because you're in her DMs talking all this spicy shit about actually liking her.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
This is what you're giving me because you think I deserve that.
But the girl who's at the club,
that
might be what she's looking for. Stop approaching girls in an area where they're not looking for that,
and then being mad because they're not on the same vibe as Becky from the club. That's what Becky from the club do, my guy. She go to the club, she get drunk, she get a couple drinks bought for her, and then she may or may not take a guy home for the night. Whether that's the era of life she's in, whether that's just Becky's personality. But they're like, stop approaching these women who are trying to have honest relationships, who are trying to have, just regular shit.
Yeah, because
Stop approaching them with all this promiscuity shit.
Yeah, like, grooming might be the wrong word, but like...
No, because you're not grooming him at that age.
I was dating this... Yeah. Like, he lied about his age and all that, and I didn't know about it, but like... So I'm like, okay, in hindsight, it's like, okay, what you were doing was grooming. But like, the whole mindset of you met me in the club, and now because you're saying, like, oh, you thought I was different, and I gave up, blah, 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 now we're talking, and we're going on a date, and now it's like, oh, you can't go out because my woman's not going to be in the club, and yada, yada, yada. So you could be there, and I could be there, and we could click up, but like, now that we together, I can't go out, and if I do, I'm a hoe and see the attention.
That is why I tell women.
So, like, I was there to get a nigga in the first place? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
I wasn't looking for you.
Yeah, and
I was out with my homies, bro. Like,
this is what women fail to see coming from those men. The club, and this is also a thing of just, like, innocent naivety.
Yeah, I already know where this is going.
Like, girls just want to have fun. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I want to throw my ass. Like, I like feeling it clap. Not because I want somebody to come catch it. But
aside from that, you guys can dance and shake ass wherever the fuck you want. That is not apparent in this topic, okay?
I'm just saying.
No, but hear me out. That's not apparent in this topic. Because that is just dance, whether it's cultural, whether it's... A woman dancing is not in any way incapacitated, no matter what the scenario, an open entrance for you to jump in. You feel me? Let's just get that out of the way at first. But when you do go to a club, when you are a part of the nightlife, you have to understand that that is the social setting of that place. Where it's like, yeah, there are people... If men were going out looking for people to have one-night stands with, that is the modem for it to be. They shouldn't be going to the gas station. Hey, yo, shorty. You feel me?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be going... You know what I mean? Those are not the spaces for that. The club is the space for that. So relegate it to the club. But women know what you're walking into. Keep your face forward and speak up. You know what I mean? Like, be intentional.
You know what?
And know
also,
what these men are aiming
I'm going to take some of that
for.
shade back. I'm going to take some of the shade back. I got to be real. Because now that I think about it, technically, at the time, I got in the club with a fake ID. No shade. I was like 19 or 20, so okay. I was in college.
Yeah.
I was in college,
but
it's like...
It's not your fault, because I've gone to Gotham, and I knew I was in an underage place.
Yeah.
And I know there's a different criteria for it.
So it's like, I get it, I was in college, so, okay, I should be able to be here in the club, but, like, also, I guess maybe you will assume... I don't think I look that grown, especially at the age, but I feel like it's just...
If you're in that space... As a man, you should be educated enough to know the difference between an underage club and a non-underage club. Because at the end of the day, if you take a girl home...
Yeah, I'm trying to wait. It was definitely a college party, bro. Like,
as a man, initiating things, you have to be aware of those things. So, yes, you should have,
Like, I feel like I'm trying to take blame for this, but it's like, bro, I don't
You should have been aware, because you should have been aware just because you should know what his intentions are.
Yeah.
That's it. But he should know he should keep a chip on his shoulder about where the fuck he is and who the fuck he's talking to. Because no matter what, once you've done the deed, there's no...
I mean, he lied about his age. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that's also... He probably... Yeah. No passing.
Whatever.
But when you're in those spaces, yeah, you got to be aware of what you're doing and who you're around and what their intentions may be. That doesn't mean women can't go to the club. Y'all should go to the club. But it also means it is very much safer for y'all to go to... It's very much more safe and more fun for y'all to go in groups.
Yeah, I really want to go to one of those silent party things where they give you the headphones. And go,
And sometimes that's just life. A lot of women will be like, "Oh well, why should I have to go out with friends?" And that's just life, dog.
No,
That's just life. When I walk down a dark alleyway, it's better for me to have my niggas around me. That's just life. All right, last thing before we close out, we got I gotta use my. We got Pleakley's pick. Pleakley's pick is KWN. I don't really. Does she have? Dude, you know what's crazy? When I originally put her on this list, she had 400,000 monthly listeners. When I put her on this list, her album with her collab with Kalani came out. Dog, she has over 1 million monthly listeners now.
oh, I love that for her.
That's so fucking crazy to see that literally happen right in front of my eyes. Because I don't even think she has a full album out yet. Yeah, she doesn't have I don't think she has a full album out yet. She's got a couple like little EPs and stuff like that, but yeah, she just had that collab with Kalani. She had her little singles before, but she's great. She's got like an I don't know how to describe her sound. It's not like I don't know, man. Go listen to her. Go listen to her. She's. I didn't find her through her collab with Kalani, but
yeah, that's one way I knew her.
I realized she was a discovered talent because Kalani put her on her album.
Okay.
Kalani's way long standing. You know what I mean? Like to put someone on her album, no matter what album, still means just a little bit, especially someone with no projects out whatsoever. So I hope that means like they may know each other and it's like a little friendly and cute.
Yeah.
But I wish her the best of luck because if she comes out with an album this year, I think it'll be really good.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for that. But Pleakley's list today, this week is KWN. Go listen. If you like her, come back, leave a comment, tell me what you thought. Like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam.
I'm Missy.
We're out of here.
Peace, guys.